So we've got a bit of an interesting and potentially spicy story today, folks, when it comes to what Nintendo is doing in the month of September. A couple of days ago on the channel, I of course made a video talking about the latest round of information coming to us from video game insiders when it comes to the unveiling of the Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch successor, potentially happening in the month of September. Industry people such as GameIndustry.biz's Chris Bring, and Video Game Chronicles Andy Robinson both heard that there was whispers about a event happening in the month of September to unveil Nintendo's next upcoming system. When you look at the calendar of things, I mean, yeah, there's kind of a hole in the month of September when it comes to what Nintendo is going to do or say. Now, of course, they had a Nintendo Direct partner showcase and Indie World presentation towards the tail end of August, so September is kind of wide open to unveil this system. But on the other side of the coin, I mean, Nintendo could still do a first-party Nintendo Direct. They still have games coming out that kind of need to be showcased. Sure, Echoes of Wisdom, which comes out this month, has gotten some good publicity when it comes to trailers and hands-on gameplay previews, but there's still other games. You still have the new Super Mario Party game. You have the new Mario and Luigi game. Even in January, we have the overpriced and ridiculously overpriced game of Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. They better add some new there better be new levels and stuff in that if they're going to charge me $60 for that game. I don't care. It's an abomination for $60. But I digress, because there's another story that has come along that, like, none of these Nintendo cats are talking about. You guys are well aware. I'm not a Nintendo YouTuber, but I do talk about Nintendo things. Yet all of these Nintendo channels have completely ignored this, because it seems like that at least one thing that is going to be announced in the month of September, that some people, including the person who wrote this article, who has an excellent track record, says that this is what Nintendo is unveiling in the month of September. Well, it really throws a monkey wrench into a lot of what channels have been saying is going to happen this month. So let's check this out here over on a French website called Deal Labs Magazine. Now, this is coming to us from Bill Kun. I'm going to say Kun because I don't know. The other, you put a long ooh sound in there and it gets a little bit dicey. We reveal a brand new Nintendo Switch OLED pack coming to Europe and other regions of the world. While most of the world's news is focused on rumors about the imminent arrival of the Switch successor, or the successor to the Nintendo Switch, we're going to take your mind off things a bit by revealing a very real release of a new bundle containing existing Nintendo hardware. So this comes, they talk about, how Christopher Bring talks about the Switch 2 unveiling happening this month. There's been several rumors of an announcement being pointed to, and then they say, well, not really. Like this is probably what this actually is going to be. In any case, it seems that Nintendo is not, see right here. And yet, what we're about to reveal to you today seems to affirm the complete opposite. Are these rumors too fanciful? In any case, it seems that Nintendo is not going to quickly abandon its marketing operations around the Switch OLED. Indeed, and according to our latest information, a brand new Switch OLED pack containing a game from a flagship Nintendo license is being prepared for an upcoming release. So they're saying this is what Nintendo is doing in the month of September. Now, when it comes to Bill Kun, I mean, they've been all over the place recently with stuff on the PS5 Pro that ended up being 100% spot on. Now, I'm not saying that this is necessarily true, but basing it on a track record of previous announcements, this seems more likely to be the thing that we get if we only get one thing. There, of course, is the chance that there are two things involved in this. So what is this? What is this mythical bundle here? Well, it is a new pack containing the OLED model of the Nintendo Switch with the latest game in the Super Mario license. That being, of course, Super Mario Brothers Wonder. So in this pack, you're going to get a Switch OLED console in white. You're going to get Super Mario Brothers Wonder as a download code, of course. And you're going to get a 3-month subscription to the Nintendo Switch online service. As far as regions are concerned, it's going to be in France and throughout Europe. This is a French website. I am using Google Translate to get this information to you guys. The North American region will also be entitled to a new Switch OLED pack, but we're not able to determine precisely if it was the same pack described above. So basically, if a different sort of pack, which I don't think will be the case, because usually the packs that they do are just worldwide packs. You know, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe bundle that we see literally every Black Friday. I guess that is going to be replaced with a Super Mario Brothers Wonder pack in order to get people to want to buy a Switch OLED system. When it comes to the price of things, they say it's going to launch at the recommended price of 349 euros in Europe. So no sort of, drop in price like we've been theorizing if the Switch 2 is indeed looming on the horizon. They think that this will potentially release dates were able to point to a certain point of September 23rd and October 3rd. One thing is certain, the pack will be released before mid-October. So this is allegedly what this is happening in the month of September. Just another Switch OLED pack. And they seem to believe that this is the only announcement and that there's not going to be any sort of Switch 2 unveiling. And to that, like, I just have to question why is nobody like really talking about this? Like this seems to be more tangible information than just kind of industry whispers, because if you're basing it on a timeline here, if you're going to announce it in September, see, that's where I think people lose a little bit of sight on this thing. People look at what happened with the original Nintendo Switch. It was first unveiled in September. It came out in March. That was out of necessity because nobody was buying a Wii U or Wii U software or anything to do with the Wii U. They had to have that quick turnaround time. With the Switch, Nintendo doesn't necessarily have to do that. They don't have to do a September unveiling and a March launch. It could come out in the summertime. It could come out in the fall of 2025. It's obvious that, yes, they are clearing out sort of things when it comes to announcements and stuff like that. But maybe that's because that's what they had for 2024 when it came to third parties. That's what they had when it came to first party stuff. Maybe they want to leave a little bit of air of mystery when it comes to what Nintendo is doing, because we're in September, but you could do a direct to showcase upcoming Switch games for spring of 2025 anytime between now and December, like for the rest of the year. It doesn't mean that there's never going to be a Nintendo Direct again happening in the month of, in these last few months of 2024. There's still time on the table, especially if they're going sort of out of order like they've been doing by changing things up and doing the direct partner showcase and the Indie World showcase all together. I don't know, man. Like, I've said this before. Part of me wishes that it would happen this month just so people can shut the hell up about it instead of theorizing every freaking week. This is the week. This is the week. This is the week. But on the other hand, I like to see people squirm. I like to see people try and like come up with ideas and theories as to why something that they banked so heavily on, something that they invested so much time and effort into sort of hyping up doesn't come to fruition. Because I've been there before. I mean, it's I understand how it feels in that situation, but I want other people to squirm a little bit with this. So I guess really what this boils down to is, what do you think? Which side of the fence are you on? Is this September announcement going to be just a new Switch OLED model bundle containing Super Mario Brothers Wonder, which seems to be a very accurate thing according to Bill Kun? And what do you think about the Switch 2 unveiling happening this month? Or do you think that both things are going to happen this month? Because that would be kind of crazy, especially if you're not really discounting the price of the Switch OLED. It's like, well, I mean, it comes out, the system's obviously coming out in a couple of months or something like that. Why am I going to buy this old one? I don't know. I guess we'll find out soon. And as always, guys, thank you for checking out this video. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Be sure to like, comment, and share. Hit the bell as well so you're not missing any uploads. Check out yesterday's video talking about the best 3D platformer out right now. Arguably my game of the year for 2024 as it stands today. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.